Henry Cavill, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Aura Farmer himself. Could he make a better Wolverine than Superman? Let's talk about it. Welcome, my name is Zach. Come on in, take a seat, relax, take a load off. If this is your first time to the Super Reel, we're glad to have you. So we all know Hugh Jackman is the current Wolverine and the only Wolverine. The guy's been playing Wolverine for 2 decades now. His dedication to staying in shape is truly unmatched. He is quite literally a superhero movie legend, same as Robert Downey Jr. and same as Chris Evans. But the guy is 57 years old, people, and even if Marvel is throwing him oodles of cash, I don't think he wants to play Wolverine until he's 90.
Till you're 90.
It's hard to stay in tip-top physical shape at his age, I'm sure. It's one of the reasons Chris Evans was hesitant to play Captain America. You have to have a strict diet and a workout regimen for the better part of a decade. Hugh Jackman doesn't seem to mind staying in shape. I mean, he did take the money to come back and play Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine. But like I said, I don't think he really wants to play the character until he's 90, and I don't think the fans want to see an old Wolverine. But who can realistically come in and take the place of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine? Well, Henry Cavill. We know we don't have to worry about Henry Cavill getting shredded for a role. I mean, both these actors were in my top 10 most jacked superhero actors of all times list, and they weren't too far apart from each other, so it would make sense that Henry Cavill could play Wolverine. We all saw him in Deadpool and Wolverine, and he looked perfect. Of course, there's no talk of Marvel actually bringing him on to play Wolverine, but dare I say his cameo was the most talked about cameo in recent memory. The guy has the perfect aesthetic, he's jacked, the hair works on him, and he only got one line, but he delivered it perfectly.
You were just leaving.
Fate of my universe is at stake.
I mean, when you really think about it, who else can come in and fill these big shoes from Hugh Jackman that people, like the fans, won't immediately say it's a downgrade? It's someone like Henry Cavill that just radiates aura. He's just the man right now. I mean, if you want a strong, masculine male lead, this guy's it. I mean, he is leading Hollywood right now. And I truly believe he would do the character of Wolverine justice. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, smash that subscribe button. This is the best account under 1,000 subs. But the question is, could Henry Cavill make a better Wolverine than Superman? What did Zack Snyder say? Henry Cavill is Superman? You know, I'm kinda inclined to agree with him on that one. Henry Cavill was just born to play Superman. He has the perfect look for him, and he just commands the screen. Bro is more genetically related to a Machamp than the average bloke. His Superman is unbelievably strong, radiates aura, and to me, he's very hopeful. Like I said, if I had to pick one Superman to save the world, I'm going with Henry Cavill Superman. He is just it. The guy has so much power. He is so strong. He just is Superman. You also really feel how hard he loves too. I just love this scene here with Superman's mom, and you just never mess with the women in Superman's life. That is a fast track down a nightmare scenario. We all think that's the premise of the nightmare scene, right? Like Lois Lane dies and now Superman's like susceptible to the anti-life equation or something like that. His portrayal of the character is just so cool. I just don't see any character fitting him quite like Superman. Although I do think he would rock Wolverine, it's just something about him as Superman. And we may never see him as Superman again. I mean, Zack Snyder is posting these pictures, but he hasn't said anything, and we don't know if these pictures mean anything. WB is up for sale. We think, or at least it's rumored, that they're gonna have an answer on whether they're gonna sell or not by December, so we'll find out what goes on with that. But Henry Cavill very well could never play Superman again, and it's kind of a shame because he really does own that character. What I like about his portrayal as Superman is, you remember like back when you were a kid and people would say like, who would win, like Marvel versus DC if they all fought, and like as a DC fan you're saying, oh well, DC, we just have the better superheroes and we have Superman. And Marvel fans would say, oh, but we have the Incredible Hulk, and isn't he like Doomsday? And you're like, well, okay, I hear that, but we still have Superman and the Hulk isn't Doomsday type thing. Henry Cavill Superman makes me feel like that. Like, we have Superman, like we are fine because at the end of the day we have the guy, we have the ace up our sleeve, we have Superman. That's how he makes me feel. So what do you guys think? Do you think Henry Cavill could play Wolverine just as well as he plays Superman? Do you think he's more suited to play Wolverine than Superman? Let me know in the comments. You guys know how I feel about it. I think he was born to play Superman, in my opinion. Be on the lookout for more top 10 aura moments videos, and if you've stayed this long in the video, smash that subscribe button. I have to be better than the last bloke you just watched. This is the best account under 1,000 subs. Click here to spam more of my content, and as always, thank you for inviting me into your home, and thank you for joining me in mine. I'll see you guys in the next video.